Yes,
So I
correct.
was talking about this business partner agreement. This is more on like we're talking to AWS and more or less like these are the similar services other cloud providers do also support. So let's quickly, I think we can quickly go through telling more on. Maybe I'll just quickly walk you guys through, like, for example, in data at rest and transit, right? So the KMS is one of the service which can be used for encryption, S3 for as a storage, right? Where data can be stored, and this is tightly connected with the KMS so that the encryption is taken care by AWS itself. As a developer or engineer, you don't need to do anything as such. RDS is again like a database service, relational database service they provide. Certificate manager, which is more like generating the SSL certificate. And a good part is that we don't need to manage those and it will be auto renewed by AWS itself. EC2 is again a complete cloud where actually it is connected over the to the network through maybe like load balance and targets group. Or they, again, like we can have tight security between the EC2 where the actual application is running and the load balancer through SSL or self-signed certificates as well. Then for the policies which Kiran was talking about, like roles and authentication authorization in terms of roles, the strict roles, like IAM is one of the uh, best way to make sure that the boundaries are correctly defined when it comes to the access management. And again, like OAuth2 and the Cognito, these are the, again, like Cognito is one of the very widely used service from the AWS. Again, this is another HIPAA compliant service they provide. And as far as security at network level is concerned, the private subnets are there, virtual private cloud, again, like the VPC network we can create. Again, there is a concept of VPC endpoint, again, that is that can be used for securing the uh, stuff. And also there are security groups to make sure that the firewall is and only the ports that are needed are open, right? So the security group is one of the widely used thing in all the way, like whether it's EC2 or the load balancer and whatnot. Then, as Kiran was mentioning, the logs, audit logs, CloudTrail and CloudWatch, these are like very widely used from the Amazon. And OpenSearch is another like similar service, which is again like many of the enterprises using. As far as backup, again, the AWS adopts some solutions like Glacier for the archival of the data so that the core, if you have a large set of data, but we need for the compliance reason, then you can have a Glacier as a service where cost can be saved in like you can see a tremendous decrease in the cost if you want to retain a data, for example, government data, right? So government has to store some of the files for 10 years or 20 years for the compliance reasons. But those, if you store in a normal way on S3, but then it will going to cost a lot. But if you use a Glacier which can archive a data, but of course when you want to retrieve it again, it may take some time to like kind of take out of Glacier cloud. But again, based on need and for the compliance reasons, the Glacier is widely used. Same goes with the uh, like EBS snapshots, which is again kind of used for the backup. And Route 53 is mostly like kind of a routing service, which is widely used for the from the Amazon.